So, and also, I wanted to speak to this notion. We don't live in a democracy here in the United States of America. We live in a constitutional republic. And the Operation Mockingbird media just keeps pushing this notion that this is a democracy. This is a democracy. You know, Benjamin Franklin once said that a democracy is two wolves and a lamb voting on what's for dinner, and a republic is a well-armed lamb contesting the vote. And I think
Well,
that is a distinction that should be made clear.
well, you can elect a president every 4 years, and and it does go on. And there were no suggestions that the last election was fraudulent. I just wonder about Donald Trump, because he's now charged with spreading lies to overturn the election. You bought into those lies. I just wonder if you're angry that you have spent such a long time in prison because of the lies and the deceit of Donald Trump.
Well, if you watch the documentary 2000 Mules and you look at the evidence regarding the election, then it's quite clear that not only was the 2020 election rigged and corrupted, but pretty much every election since Kennedy and even beforehand has been corrupted. I mean, the only reason Kennedy got into office was because his father had connections with the mob, the CIA, and the FBI, and this is a proven
Jacob,
fact.
There's no evidence.
But hold on.
But there's no evidence the
that's not
2020
true.
election was fraudulent.
What you're doing,
there's no evidence.
no, what you're doing is
Simply no evidence.
Hold on. No, that's not true. And there was no evidence whatsoever that Donald Trump was colluding with Russia. But that didn't stop the media from pushing that narrative and spying on his campaign and spying on him as a president for 4 years. That didn't stop them from pushing those lies that have never been retracted.
Do you still believe the election was stolen? Do you still believe the election was stolen?
Have you read the book Rigged?
I'm asking you, do you still believe the election was stolen?
I believe that the election in 2020, like the election here in Arizona in 2022, just like many elections over the last several decades, are rigged. They are selection processes, not election processes.
Well,
because there is a very real shadow government, a very real bureaucratic mess in Washington, D.C., that is connected to globalist New World Order interests that are trying to monopolize all of our resources and all of our labor all over the planet. They are trying to enslave the planet.